If you've ever typed into Google, am I too old to start dancing at 30? Or can I start dancing at 40? Or even, is 50 too late to become a dancer? I want you to know this. You are not alone for asking. And you're definitely not too old. Let's talk about what's really underneath that question and why age might be the reason you dance, not the reason that you don't dance. When someone asks, am I too old to start dancing? What they're really asking is it too late for me to learn something new? Will people laugh at me? Can I even keep up? What if I look stupid? Or what if I get hurt? These aren't shallow questions. They come from real fears growing up, like comparison, perfectionism, regret, and a longing for something more like external validation and being accepted. And if you're watching this video right now, I already know something about you. You think about dancing when no one's watching. You feel the music. You want to express yourself, move freely, and finally do the thing that's been tugging at your spirit. But society doesn't always make space for late bloomers and adult beginners. That's why we have to create that space for ourselves. Hey everyone, my name is Mel, and I didn't grow up training in breaking. Full transparency, I did grow up learning upright dance, like freestyle hip hop steps, party grooves, choreo, personalized choreography, but I didn't have a traditional breaker / athlete path. I actually didn't start breaking until I turned 37. And I mean, this is when I started breaking. I'm talking about starting the strength training, mobility training, the dynamics, the footwork, the power moves. And my only transferable skills I had from having upright dance training to breaking is maybe being able to pick up top rock steps and just making sure it's on count and with the music. So when I got into breaking, I was at a place in my life where I outgrew the choreo scene and its culture. And I just yearned for some other dance form to stretch me on where I was at my life at the time. And in 2016, I got bit by the B-girl bug. So then I just started. One class at a time, one move at a time. I built confidence, I found community. Big shouts to B-girl sessions. They actually helped me acclimate into the breaking scene. The biggest win for me to date is that I actually gained strength. And I'm not just talking the physical strength, but the emotional and mental strength. So to date, I'm actually 46 and still learning new skills. I've taught, I've judged, I've competed, I've performed, and built a coaching program that supports dancers over 30 who want to claim their joy and confidence. All of this didn't happen overnight, but it happened because I kept showing up. I didn't let age stop me. So now let's break down a few common limiting beliefs on why people think they're just too old to start dancing. First limiting belief, I'm just too old to start. The truth, dance is not a race. It's a relationship. You don't have to be the best, you just have to begin. Second limiting belief, I missed my window. Truth, there's no expiration date on creativity or joy. Some people don't even find their groove until 50 plus. You're just on a different timeline and that's okay. Or you can be like Stella and get your groove back. Only this time it's with a dance form, not a romantic partner. Although sometimes breaking can feel like it's a relationship because of how much time and energy we spend on this dance. Third limiting belief, my body just can't handle it. Truth, yes, the body changes, past injuries come back, or injuries actually happen. But that's why adult training needs to look different, not just disappear. So with proper guidance, foundational drills, mobility work, and consistency, your body can learn and adapt. Going through this process, you can be an upgraded version of yourself, and that's exciting. Fourth limiting belief, it's too embarrassing. Truth, okay, what's more embarrassing? Trying something you love and start learning, or silencing your joy because you're worried about what other strangers think of you. And let me share with you a mindset shift. Other dancers don't care if you're a beginner. Pay attention to their energy. They're actually rooting for you because they were once a beginner too. I've seen this with adults that I coach. Some of my students just wanted to feel confident enough to dance at weddings. Others wanted to rock a cypher, enter their first jam, or simply just feel free in their bodies again. I've had students in their 30s, 40s, even 50s who thought it was too late for them and they just lost their shot until they finally realized no one was telling them it was too late. They were the only ones thinking this themselves until they finally decided to start dancing. One of my clients recently told me, I've become a completely different person and dancer since I started training with you. Another said, I'm dancing better and more confident in my 50s because now I believe in myself. And this confidence transfers to other areas in my life, specifically my job. So if you need proof that it's possible, look at me and look at the dozens of other 30, 40, 50 plus dancers who've come out of the woodwork and started their breaking journey. Even learning power moves in their 40s and 50s. Because now, on a worldwide level, there are more adults in this bracket learning this dance because others look like them who are doing it too. And we're doing it joyfully, we're growing in this dance, and we're thriving. Dancers in our community are showing up. One freeze, one groove at a time, one step at a time. So if you're wondering if you're too old to start dancing, here's your answer. You're not. You're not even close. You're not too old, you're not behind, you're just on time. And you're exactly where you need to be. So just start now. Start small and start with a curiosity instead of a comparison and urgency. And if you need guidance, structure, or a community that understands what it's like to start later in life, I got you. Check out the free Confident Dancers resources below, or join me inside the Confident Dancers program, a space designed for adult beginners by an adult beginner who gets it. You don't have to dance alone, and it's never too late to begin again. Hope you enjoyed this video and you're inspired to start your journey. See you next Tuesday. Love you.